This topic is called default to metric. The topic itself is very simple. Instead of doing takeoff in imperial or US customary units, the takeoff would automatically be in metric. But I'd like to expand on it a little bit more. In WinEst you can have mixed estimates, and this is important for some of our Canadian customers just north of the border. They commonly do site work, for example, in metric, and then have to do the housing or the commercial project in US customary units because they're buying product from the south of the border. And so we'll have mixed estimates in their estimates. So for example, in WinEst, you see here I've got linear feet. I can right click in here and I can modify and I can change that to metric units. And now I've got linear meters here, 182 linear meters instead of feet. When I do my takeoff, it always defaults to US customary units. I have the option to take off in metric. One thing I'd point out, be careful with, it seems very simple to come in here and say, well, we can easily change that lumber to metric units. Well, that's true. I've got linear meters of 2x4 random blocking. That's 2 inch by 4 inch. So that doesn't actually convert correctly because the item itself is a 2x4 and it doesn't convert to what would be roughly or approximately equivalent. However, having said that, WinEst does handle the metric and the US customary units very nicely. If I'm working out of the country in Australia or most of the rest of the world and I'm using metric, I can click on view and default to metric, and I can make that my default for every item I take off. So when I click add, it's automatically in metric. That's it for default to metric.